Hi, I wanted just to update you, and that's why I'm filming this. It's just really unplanned, and I normally do a little more scheming before I film any video, but this is just completely organic, if that's even the right word. A lot of the things I expected to happen, they're gonna change, and of course, I think we all know why. A lot of the universities are closing for preventative measures, and our school, Rhode Island School of Design, has decided to do that, and that has impacted all of the students here. A lot of our material and machine-based work is going to be scrapped. We gotta figure out how we're gonna finish our thesis, because the seniors, we gotta graduate and we're basically screwed. We're not screwed. We're technically fine. We're gonna graduate on time, and that's all that matters to me. We're just not gonna get the senior show. And if you're wondering, Bambi is in timeout because this morning he never wipes his butt and he always leaves skid marks on my bed. And this morning I touched it and it was wet, and I was so annoyed. I had to wash my sheets in case you hear that in the back. And he kept jumping on my mattress. Even when I told him, like, do not touch the bare mattress, just do not. And he knows, like, he knows after a while, so he'll go on there just to test me and then bolt off and sprint away every time I, like, turn around. And it's just, I'm not gonna play this game with you right now. So you know what? Baby jail for you. It's getting hot. I made myself coffee and I'm gonna get ready. Thought, why not? Today of all days, I just wanna have a good start. Hold on. Okay, whatever. This is the best thing I can find right now. Big picture. This whole thing with school and senior year, it's not a big deal. Like, it does suck though that this is kind of just the end of our entire university experience. It's just being cut off right now. But like, in the grand scheme of things, I can already imagine me looking back and thinking like, oh yeah, when I was in my senior year of RISD, like, we just had to be sent home and we were sad. But that's just something that happened. Everybody is new to this, you know, like the faculty too, and they're really bummed out. Every time you probably turn on your social media or the TV or the news, like, all we hear is about the virus and all of that. So I don't want to go too much into that, because I'm sure like every conversation you've ever had in the last week is just about that. Just like sharing an update and what you might see on my channel, because that's it for the RISD vlogs. It was a really good time. I guess I just feel a little bit, I haven't processed it completely, because it's almost like the rug slipped out from under you, and when you like fall, you're not even sure what happened. What we have so far, I'm so happy to have experienced and to have shared with you. I'm very different from when I came in RISD 3.5 years ago, and here we are now. I only had 2.5 months left, so it's not like a super long time. We're not gonna expect any more of the art school vlogs. And I know that's something that, it's like a huge genre now on YouTube, and it's like a really fun thing to watch for entertainment. And honestly, I don't know how to feel sometimes. Like, I feel a certain way when people just comment like, oh yeah, missed her doing this kind of stuff, or like, oh, it's been a while, that's so refreshing. It's not like I didn't want to, or just as I evolved or as my work evolved, it wasn't the same and the content wasn't the same. So when people kind of say things that I feel is a little bit out of my control, I think the best thing is to allow people to have their opinions, and I don't really respond, but I also don't take it personally, because I'm like, I'm kind of doing the best I can. Like, I'll make a studio vlog or a creative one for you, but I also, to myself, this is my promise, I never want to do something that I don't genuinely want to do. I cannot go about living a lie. Like, that sounds really dramatic. Because my life has been less like that, my vlogs have been less like studio, or like whatever the stereotype is nowadays. As much as I love sharing like the art stuff, like, I can't also help but recognize that it is such like a box now, like a classification that people just throw you in, and you're just like this aesthetic and nothing more. And like, if you're an artist, like, let's discuss this, because I don't really know how to put it into words. This new consensus that anything on the internet suddenly becomes like free property. I was just talking to an artist on Instagram about this. Your identity just being split from your work, your output, and then suddenly turning into this aesthetic, or just this thing that can be taken and used, and I don't even know. I don't know, like, if you have a better idea of how to explain this, tell me. Let me just get back on track. My art school vlogs, I loved making them for you. It was a different place. I don't want to ever feel like, oh, I'm gonna do this because everyone says that they miss it like this, or they miss me like this. Like, I don't really know what kind of living that is like. When I came to RISD and I made these videos, it felt very scarce. I was just doing this, and then suddenly it caught flame. But now it's like, everyone is doing this. I'm navigating myself in this new art community. And don't get me wrong, I think it's amazing. Like, I feel like art has turned into the mainstream, or like it has a channel now here on the internet, and it's being recognized as a career path, as something, as a real passion that people could chase after, and it's something to be respected. We can place more value on like art and music, and it shouldn't be dismissed as a sentiment or just pleasure, but it's actually a skill, you know, to design. And having social media in one way can really perpetuate the sharing of these ideas, bringing exposure to communities. So like, great. The deal with my school, everybody living on campus has to evacuate in a week. Our curriculum has been changed so that we don't have letter grades anymore, and all of the classes are just pass or fail. Online classes are starting in a week, and it's just funny. You're probably wondering, how are you going to do online courses? Some of the majors require physical studios, such as glass, ceramics, or I guess everyone's just painting on Skype. My original plans for my thesis was to make a print collection, and it's basically what you saw in the last vlog. And as you see, like, most of the time when I work at school, there's not a lot of people around me, and the way that our schedules are staggered is just really empty in there. So a part of me thought or hoped that they were gonna make limited studio hours and give seniors access. But it was confirmed in the meeting that absolutely no one's allowed in. Like, our cards will be shut off. My focus is to empty my locker, empty my studio space, and bring everything here. Regarding what I'm gonna do about my collection, honestly, your guess is as good as mine right now. I haven't brainstormed enough yet. Probably design like digital prints, focus on the artwork aspect. I am hopeful about screen printing a little bit at home, which is complicated because, you know, when you have to expose the screen print, you need a certain kind of UV, so most of the time at home you use the sunlight, so it's gonna be a little more crafty. And our teacher was even asking, do you guys want to have a little get-together next week for the very last time? A lot of people started tearing up. I teared up, and someone was crying because we're like, yeah, we might actually never see each other again. I was considering just staying here in my off-campus apartment. When Tyler lived here and we could cook a lot because we can drive to get groceries, that was a lot better, and it worries me to be here and have to sustain myself food-wise and work on my thesis outside of this bedroom. But now I am considering going back to California. One, because we have my sister's bedroom. Since she's not living there, I can use it as a dedicated workspace. If I can just close the door and have that room be my work, I can pick it up whenever. That's actually takes a lot of pressure off of me. A part of me would love that moral support of being with my parents and Tyler as well. It's not like really so bad living here because I really love this apartment, and I feel so at home here. There's no decision that I'm completely happy with because I'm going to say goodbye to my classmates. I'm not gonna be able to spend one of my friend's birthdays with her. We all went out yesterday, we had a lot of fun, just trying to spend quality time together. Well, what about Lilith? Because she lives here, shouldn't you have family here? Well, since she lives apart from me, she's literally starting a full-time job. She's gonna have to commute far. She got a car, so she's gonna drive, so really our lives are very separate. She has her own projects going on. As you know, we're taking a hiatus off of the second channel, Pepper Blue, where we make art videos. And we can come back when we're excited and inspired and less stressed. And I guarantee you that the videos will be better when we are in a better place. Everyone is just thinking about anything but school at this point. I recognize that I'm really lucky to be able to go home. Some people can't. The school is figuring that out and trying to come up with accommodations. My roommate here is also leaving. She's gonna go to Taiwan. For her, she's gonna try to pack up everything and not come back. We're thinking about if my sister wants to move here right now because she's subletting. She's been subletting for a long time, and she can easily just come back here. And also she would take care of the cats. I'm thinking to bring Bambi with me so that she doesn't have to take care of two. Bambi's already been to California, and Prairie also loves being a single child. I did feel a little sad this morning when I woke up. I have a lot less time with this place as I thought because I'm not positive. I'm gonna get a one-way ticket. The lease on my apartment is not up until July, so I could come back in June or late June. I'll see what's happening. And our faculty was even saying that they might try to have seniors access the building in June when the school year's over, and if the school opens again, it would be nice to come here in June and use the printing table to print some things for the last time, you know? This week I'm gonna focus a lot of my energy on planning what I need cleaning, packing, probably gonna see me lift some clothes. I have a bag on reserve and I like to like slowly list clothes on piperblue.com. I'm gonna try to get rid of them so I don't have to put too many things into storage. That's it for the vlogs, I guess. It's a little surreal. Completely, actually. I'm gonna still be around. I don't really know what YouTube's gonna look like because I've been thinking about it a lot, like what is life for me after school, because my YouTube community grew so much around university and art school vlogs. I really want to find myself and just stay true to the fact that I love video editing and content creating and think about what I want to develop in terms of my fine art practice. So I can't really say I have the answers to what I want to do. It seems to change every month, you know? Nope, I'm not gonna do YouTube anymore. Like, this is it, friends. I was thinking about it this morning, like, should I just not? But no, like, I do feel a connection, at least to, like, you know, a good handful. Like, I try to remember usernames for the people I did meet up with in person. Like, you guys are genuine connections, and although it's like we're strangers, it's still something. Like, it's hard to put on my mind and fathom most of the time, but it's like I don't want to just say goodbye to you so abruptly. For everyone who's stuck with me all these years through my changes, there's gonna be more, but I'm just incredibly grateful for those that are just genuinely interested in keeping up with me. Like, you know, how I feel about my favorite vloggers and YouTubers, and I would just watch them no matter what. Like, I'm so lucky to know people are like that to my videos. Like, they'll just watch anything. You'll watch a makeup video even though you don't use makeup or something, you know? Because I still miss Marzia when she just moved on. Like, she closed her channel and her videos are gone. Like, sometimes I still think about it and I really miss her. All my love to you. It's just an end of an era, right? It's just the end. Thank you so much for all your support. Thank you so much for your interest. I can't say I really know where I'm gonna end up even in the next 5 years. You might not see what's coming ahead. You can't predict things just so you feel safe, but you know who you are and you work hard on what you want to do. You're gonna figure it out. You're gonna make whatever is to come in the future for yourself. And that's my closing little letter to you. As you see, I've been loving like glitter eyes, and I realized glitter is not sustainable. I've been using up my Glossier glitter pod recently, and I saw that they discontinued it. I'm doing more research and thinking more about clean beauty as well, and cruelty-free beauty. That's just one side note, but I really have been loving like shimmery stuff, so I've been wearing like nude sort of with like diamond dust, kind of like Rihanna when she was in her Swarovski dress, like that. I will see you very soon. Thank you so much for tuning in. By the way, if you're worrying about Bambi, I think he passed out ages ago. And it looks like that my washer is done, so I'm gonna put it in the dryer and get going. Quickly edit this, and I love you. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you very soon. Goodbye. I'm not gonna chew. That's what you get. I touched your... I got tanner somehow. Maybe just walking outside. I swear my armpits never sweat before, and now they always sweat. Also, I don't wear deodorant, but maybe I should start now. I was gonna say I'm so gifted, but that's like the completely wrong context. I'm just blessed. I still miss Marzia when she just gave up. No, that's a wrong word. But I don't think my sweat smells.